Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Vansh Nathani and welcome to my LifePage. Today I will be talking about sales. Before I touch upon the topic of sales, I'd like to introduce myself to all of you. I am from Dehradun and I studied at the Doon School here itself, following which I read Bachelor of Commerce Honours from the University of Delhi. I did a brief stint at Ernst & Young and JWT, both in Gurgaon. And currently I'm a co-founder and director at ICANN India Private Limited, based out of Dehradun again. So ICANN is an educational startup, much inspired by Model United Nations, while at the MUN conferences held at schools and colleges all over the world, they simulate the United Nations environment at the school level. An ICANN conference is a mock of the corporate political world. It's not designed as a one-to-many program. It is rather designed as a two-day-long game where the students reprise the roles of corporate titans, journalists, politicians, and they learn as they go about it. We give them virtual money, checkbooks, business cards. It's as real as it gets. And this is a two-day-long mass participation event focusing on leadership skills and public speaking, both very important to being successful in life. We've been doing this for about the past 5 years at mostly high schools and undergraduate colleges, and a few schools that we worked with before I move on. Welham Boys, Welham Girls, the Scindia School Gwalior, IIT Delhi, SRCC, and so on. Let's start by talking about what sales is. Sales is selling the passion that you feel towards your product to the other person, convincing the other person in its entirety to believe as strongly as you do in the merits of your product. So talking about sales, when we talk about sales in the context of ICANN, I have to meet with directors, principals of schools and pitch to them our idea. It's a relatively new concept. Everyone does not know about it and they may not necessarily see the merit in it. We're a socially based organization, and which means that we judge what we do based on impact rather than the money we make. But to convince the other person of this, who may initially be skeptical, is what sales is all about. Another thing that I firmly believe in is that you either are a salesperson or you're not. There is, of course, you can hone your skills, but there is only so much honing that can happen, that you have to have an inherent knack for sales and to be a successful salesperson. Now let's talk about the role education plays in teaching you how to become a better salesperson. So I personally believe that there is only so much books can teach you with regards to sales. A lot of it has to come naturally to you, or you learn as you go about it. There is no substitute for experience, and theoretical knowledge can only take you so far. But still, that's the stepping stone, this first step. So when we look at the first step in education, marketing and knowledge about how to market your product is very important.